What's up everyone and welcome back to Potato Monster's League of Legends Top 5 Plays. It's been a rough few weeks here and I can't thank our fans enough for sticking around through the rough times. I'm glad you're here now and I know you've been waiting a long time for this, so let's jump right into our number 5 play with DM Anomaly on Rumble. At the beginning of this play, we see tension is high and when the enemy Leona misses her ult, blue team's Leona engages 1v4. Rumble, low in health, stays in the back lines and then finds his chance to strike, landing a huge 4-man ult, killing Tristan in midair and Kassadin right after. The enemy Evelynn comes around the back to try and clean up, but she's quickly exhausted and dealt with, scoring Rumble the pentakill. A sketchy engaged 1v4 turned into an ace thanks to a great Rumble ult after an amazing flay from Thresh to slow them down. Coming in at our number 4 spot is Trollo, Liuful, and Graves with a sick 1v3. Right off the bat, we see him slide his way onto Kassadin, but the Cass actually sticks around to fight because he is back up on the way. He turns with a huge buckshot ultimate combo, melting through Cass as he drops incredibly low. He decides to kite blitz while getting on Janna, using barrier to suppress damage as he gets exhausted. Another point blank buckshot on Nato finished Janna, and then he flashes the blitzcrank hook and lifesteals just enough health to survive the blitzcrank flash E, as he finishes the robot off right after. And for our third place spot, we have a fantastic play from Leopard Nidalee herself. We start the play off with a chase after Kha'Zix in the jungle, and as she gains on him and brings him low, he turns to fight, but she scoops up the easy kill and heads to the fight at mid. Her team is losing the fight, but the majority of the enemy team is low, and this is where Nidalee as the champion shines. As she runs out and pokes at Zac, Lee Sin approaches, so she spears and jumps on him, forcing him to retreat right away. Utilizing her passive, she creates distance and spears, and then decides to go back in, jumping onto Zac for the kill. Vayne has a ward, so she acts quick and jumps for the double, and then throws a beautiful blind spear for her 4th kill in this play. Landing a spot at our number 2 play is the execution on LeBlanc. At the start it's looking chaotic, but we watch LeBlanc as she jumps in on Talon to assassinate him and then gets out because their team is quickly losing this fight. Shen flashes out and now the attention turns to her as Katarina and Lux chase to finish her off. She jumps away, but then Katarina flashes the chase, but she jukes back. We slow it down as she sidesteps the Luxie, turns the chainer, and then kites Katarina by flashing over the Lucent Singularity. After finishing off Lux, she gets in the brush, W's away, and then chooses to actually go back as Katarina ults, but she barely gets out of range. LeBlanc escapes into the jungle after snagging 2 kills and escaping. And for our number 1 pro play for this week, we have Psychology on Vayne, and major props to the Janna in this play as well. At the start, we see Zephyr go out as they both spring into action, and he flashes but gets knocked up by the tornado. With Vayne ult up, she tears through Nocturne, and despite Twitch coming out, she finishes him off, and then we see her turn with a condemn into the walls, Janna monsoons to heal, allowing Vayne to safely finish off Twitch for the double. As she continues to lifesteal off the creeps and push the lane out, we're going to see the enemy Fizz and Thresh come in from the sides to try and take down Vayne, but a great Zephyr and Tornado slowed their advance. With the creep wave in the way, they start to retreat as Vayne slows Fizz and Thresh turns around to flay, but Red Buff starts to slow him down as well, so he uses the box. Vayne decides to run completely around and getting back onto Thresh as Fizz moves in, but a great condemn and then sidestep pushes him away while dodging Chum the Waters and killing Thresh. Fizz tries to make another move on Vayne by using his E, but a great shield and the knockup are just barely enough to keep Vayne alive as she grabs her 4th kill. Singe rushes at Vayne, but as Zephyr slows him again as Psychology uses Red Buff to kite him back, and then she sees an opening for a great tumble into Condemn, allowing her to lifesteal and then kite him back some more for the delayed pentakill and ace. And for the bonus clip of the week, we have Adrenaline on Ziggs with a slam dunk kill on Twitch. While the clip plays, I have a couple of announcements. First off, I'd like to thank everyone who continues to tune in and support our channel. Our fans compel us to continue doing what we do, and if it wasn't for you guys, we'd be nowhere. We know we had a rough month, and I just wanted to let you know how much we appreciate our true fans that stick around through the thick and thin. As for why we haven't had a top 5 plays in a while, I explained a lot about what's going on in our first Q&A video, so if you haven't already seen it, I'd recommend checking it out. Sadly, the problem hasn't been fixed yet, but we'll continue to try our best. As a heads up, for the next couple of weeks, we're flying out to California to attend the semis and world finals. To the people going, if you see any of us in our Potato Monster gear, don't hesitate to come up and say hello. We don't mind signing or taking pictures, so please don't be shy. Unfortunately for the people not going, we won't be releasing any videos this next week or two coming up, so we hope you guys can enjoy the finals as much as us, but when we get back, expect to see more team play videos, top 5 plays, and maybe some special videos we have planned for after Worlds. As a final cool little announcement that ties into the people not going to Worlds, if you haven't already seen it, iBuyPower is doing a really cool giveaway of a lot of the swag that's being given out at the World Finals, as well as one of the Revolt PCs and some other stuff. I'll drop a link in the description box down below so you can sign up for your chance to win. It doesn't seem like many people have signed up already, so you guys should hop right on it before it ends. That's all I got for you guys, so thanks again to our fans for your continued support, and I'll see you back here after Worlds for some more of our League of Legends Top 5 plays.